Hi ladies, welcome to my Monday Live. I'm showcasing my Makeover Monday card today using the Pocket Thoughts stamp set. However, the dies are not utilized on this card, but I did want to point them out to you. My name is Julie Gilson and I'm with stampandgala.com, and I'm really happy that you're here. So yesterday I did the Simple Sunday, which to me is very, very simple. It's really not my style. And I upped it just a little bit today for Makeover Monday. So I hope you like the makeover version as much as I do. I'm using Coastal Cabana as the base for my card. And this is 11 by 4 1/4, and it's scored at 5.5. Okay. Next we have 2 layers, and if you noticed on yesterday's card, one of the ways I stepped this up is yesterday I had a white background, and today I actually used the silver foil, and it just adds a little bit of elegance to the card. So I have a piece of basic white, and this is let me see, 3.5 by 4 3/4. And we're going to adhere this to the silver foil sheets. I did emboss this white cardstock with the Distress Tile embossing folder. Now, if you're like me, I usually will cut something out on the silver before I adhere this so that I can have a little, have my silver foil paper go a little bit further. Okay. So we're just going to put this to the side, and then we have a piece of DSP, and this is from the Unbounded Beauty DSP pack, and this is 1 1/4 by 3.5, and we're going to adhere it to a piece of silver foil, which is just 1/8 of an inch larger on top and bottom, but on the sides it's the same. Okay, so we're going to put this down. Hey, Lisa, long time no see. All right, so we have that. And this is going to go on about right there. And if you notice, I haven't put it on my card base yet. And that's for a reason, because I'm going to add some ribbon. And I might even change up the ribbon just to show you the difference. Okay, I also use the Stylish Shapes, and this is the stitch square, which I love the stitching on these. And I'm going to put this right here, and I have it off center, and I did that purposely. Okay. And again, this is just going on with glue. Now, ladies, if you like this video, please be sure to share it with your friends or crafty friends, or on your Facebook page, on Pinterest, whatever you like to do. And it just helps me reach a larger audience. I use this ribbon here, but I'm going to step it up even more from my sample. Let me grab the silver ribbon. This is one of my favorite ribbons. So we're going to use this and wrap a bow around it. This is the silver and white sheer ribbon. We can get it open here. All right, so we're going to wrap this around the whole thing here and tie a bow on the left. I just like how full this ribbon is when it ties the bow, when you tie a bow with it. Okay, isn't that pretty? Oh, I cut this a little bit better. All right, so far so good. All right, so now I can put it on here with dimensionals. Cindy, that was Patty. Could you text her? Thanks. All right. So far, so good. I think it looks nicer than the slim ribbon, the real skinny ribbon. Okay. So then in addition to that, what we have here, we have a piece of silver foil and also a piece of, this is watercolor paper. And you really don't even need watercolor paper for this part because I'm stamping it separately and fussy cutting it. But we're going to glue these two together. Okay, and like I said, I like slim margins here, so I'm going to trim this down a little bit and clean it up a little. Okay. So let me just trim this off. And ladies, my membership program is going great. If you would like to have some tutorials sent to your mailbox every week that are unbranded that you can use for your business that I design and you won't see them anywhere else, you want to visit my blog at stampinggala.com after this video and look at the top. There's a tab called memberships and you can get one to your mailbox every week for only $5 a month, which I think is a steal. I also have a stepped up version where you can get level 2. And level 2, you receive all of those PDFs, plus you receive an additional one that is either a 3D or fun fold card and a 25% off coupon to my PDF store for one item a month. So you might want to check it out. It's at stampinggala.com/memberships. And that's where you'll find it. All right, so this is going on here. Just like that. All right, so now we're going to do some stamping. And we're using Versamark. And we're using the Cupcake. It's funny how when you use certain stamp sets, there are, for me, I tried the markers with this on just white paper. It just didn't do it justice. So sometimes if you use a different method, like this time heat embossing and watercoloring, sometimes you get better results. So I'm using silver embossing powder. And by the way, our embossing powders were out of stock for a while, and they are back in. And this is just a piece of scrap of Fluid 100 watercolor paper. Now, I haven't had this on at all today, so it'll take a minute to heat up. There it goes. Okay. And one other thing I wanted to mention, that membership program that I just mentioned, actually, if you're on my team, you get those for free anyway, along with any other PDFs that I have. We have a team page on Facebook, and I put them all on there. Okay, so the ice cream itself, that portion is just going to be light. And I'm just kind of swirling it in here. Okay, and then the ice cream, or the, not ice cream, it's a cupcake. For the cup, I'm going to make that a little bit darker. Same ink, just heavier on the ink. Okay, simple as that. All right, so this time we're going to fussy cut. And when you're fussy cutting, you always want to leave about a 1/16 of an inch around the design, because if you try to cut it right on the design, it doesn't look so good. I wish there was a die for this, but there's not. Okay, there you go. So this is going to go on right here on dimensionals. Just like that, okay? All right, so I also have some embellishments, and these are the blooming pearls. And I'm just going to take one of the larger ones. Oops, I didn't pick up the sticky part. And one of the smaller ones right here. Put two of the smaller ones over here. And I'm going to put one on the cupcake itself. There you go. All right, so here is the outside of your card. Now, just to show you a difference, let me trim this ribbon up a little bit because it looks way too long. Okay, so this was the stepped up version with the smaller ribbon. I personally like the wider ribbon. What do you ladies think? And here is the simple sundae. So let me do the inside. And again, I have a piece of silver foil, a piece of basic white, and then I have a piece here of DSP, but I'm going to trim this down to 3 3/4, and I'm going to take a little bit off of here too, because I do like it a little bit slimmer for the inside. Yeah, I think it looks nicer. Okay, in fact, we could do one up there and one down here. I like how that looks. We're going to do it a little bit differently, I should say. All right, so this is going to go right here. I like the wider ribbon on this too, but I'm going to utilize this slimmer ribbon on the inside. Okay, then for this piece, I'm going to put it at the top. So I'm just putting some glue on here. And all I did was take a 1.5-inch piece, and I cut it down a little bit to just 3/8 of an inch. Okay, so now I'm going to take the happy birthday. Let me pull this in. And we'll just stamp happy birthday in here. Stamp it right here. Perfect. Okay, so this time I'll put these two together. I'm going to trim it just a tiny bit on both sides. Oh, look what I did. I got ink on it. Oh, well, I'll get it off. No, oh, well. Let me see if I can get any of that off. I had ink on my fingers. Nope. I'll put a flower or something there. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. Let me trim this a tiny bit on the sides. Somebody was watching my video and said that, gosh, you're a perfectionist. It was just fine how it was, but I don't think so. Okay, so now we're going to take this piece right here, this ribbon, and we'll put it down here and tie a bow. And that way we'll utilize this as well. And I think it'll dress it up on the inside as well. I know, I don't think I don't think you're the only one, for sure. Okay, so see how this is a little loose? I don't like that, so I'll just turn it over. I'll put a piece of tape here and then cut there, pull it tighter, and just tape it again. And that way it is much better. Okay, we're going to put this on the inside of this card. So ladies, I do have my new Create a la carte ready to go, and it is on my blog at stampinggala.com. You can check it out under the Create a la carte tab. That's my monthly subscription class. I also have the membership information there under the membership tab. So I'd love for you to check those out. And as you know, I'm live every Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern time right here on this channel. So here you go, ladies. Here is the stepped up card using the Pocket Thoughts stamp set. I hope you like this version today, and I hope that you have a great day. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for allowing me to earn your business. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.